Hello, I'm Steve Mason, bottom corner right there. Right, get rid of my name. News has just broke that Prince of Darkness will be coming out in February next year. It is coming out around about the 23rd or the 28th. So the big boxes will continue. And basically what happened was I was about to drop the Prince of Darkness video. I bought it, I bought a few other things, and then there's another video about my review of Prince of Darkness. So I've decided to put this at the start, and then you're going to see the video I originally filmed right here in this room, ranting about Prince of Darkness and hackers. So yeah, check that video out and then I'll be back. Jeff, get out of me fucking... Go away. Really, Jeff? Do you have to be in here? Right. Okay, so I want to make this a little bit of an update video. Now you've seen the title of the video. It is the Prince of Darkness video. What I want to do is, there's a lot of videos made now, including the one for Jeff Goldblum, who turned into a fly. Go away, fly. Seriously. That's just not going to help this video, is it? Right, okay, so basically, at the moment there's a lot of stuff going on, there's a lot filmed, and I'm struggling to get them all out in any kind of order, so I've literally just been like, today I was like, right, I'll put out the Nightmare on Elm Street video, and I was like, right, because then Jack comes into it. Right, then the video with me and Jack talking about Mandy comes out, and I was like, right, okay, then that leads to Dark Star, then Dark Star leads to Tinker Smiths, and I was like, right, but then I was like, it's the first of the month. American Werewolf in London needs to come out, fast forward reviews. That was filmed 7 months ago. That needs to come out now, and it's like, for fuck's sake. So coming out, Good, Bad, What the Fucks is coming out. That's the next main one. Christian Slater's in it. That's mental to think. Tomorrow I'm filming an advert for Viz, which would be pretty cool, that'll be honest with you. There's a lot of unboxings, there's a lot of videos coming out, but recently the John Carpenter ones, the special editions have been coming out, and there's a Ghostbusters 2 one coming out, there's a Planet of the Apes, there's another Big Trouble in Little China, there's loads of Big Trouble in Little China, there's From the Shadows, but this is going to come straight out as soon as I've edited and chuck it out there. Forget about all the other videos coming out. There's lots. Just recorded a podcast for Watchers 2, which was disastrous. I was halfway through, I needed the toilet, and then the phone wouldn't stop ringing. No, I don't want to buy something. Stop ringing me, you motherfucker. Anyway, today I bought a few things, and then discovered I actually had Escape from New York on VHS. It's one of the 4-foot ones, has been around, but you know, they all fallen. The Statue of Liberty, which, you know, it was pretty cool if you saw that in the film, but it's not in the film really, is it? You see the title of the movie. This is just an update, me ranting. I've just done a podcast, so I'm just ranting. Prince of Darkness. This is how it's going to come out. This one did not come out on 4K Ultra with any kind of soundtrack with it. Brand new restored version. Look at the size of that. You know, it's a shame to have that up on the shelf. I didn't want to go steelbook, I wanted to have that as a set, you know, so that's it. I'm like boxing it out. I just want to have a look inside this. I think it's just bog standard Blu-ray as well, which again, it's a crime. I love the soundtrack though. I've listened to Escape from New York to back and work the last 2 days, but yeah, double disc actually, 2 Blu-rays, extras and features. So the extra features you get on this are an unearthing John Carpenter's Prince of the Darkness. It's got an introduction by John Carpenter. It's got audio comedy with John Carpenter, which would be pretty cool. So there's a lot of extra features put on the bonus disc. But yeah, it's just a shame that this does not have the soundtrack with it, you know. But that's the whole thing about it, you know. So again, copyright issues. I mean, I know on Escape from New York there's a lot of audio comedy tracks and all that, and it's pretty cool how they've done that. So at least there is a video from Escape Prince of Darkness. Now at the end of this video you're going to see the new John Carpenter Blu-ray collection. I've not bothered, that VHS will end up there, I'm not going to bother that. And there is another one, but also on Monday saw the release of this, Hackers. Get the light right in this room. I love this film from back in the day. I put it on DVD, I think I put it on VHS still, but I love the fact that this has the original kind of artwork going on there. Angelina Jolie and Johnny Lee Miller, It's cool that it's 88 films. I've been mentioning this a lot. 88 films should pick up Pray of the Roller Boys. I've got the Pray of the Roller Boys poster on the other side of the room. Can I just get it off the wall easy enough and keep on going? Of course I can. 88 films need to release Pray of the Roller Boys on, you know, definitely. Now stay over there for a minute. What really got me about this, it's only a tenner to come out on Blu-ray. Again, it's got a nice art card. It's gone back to its original. I did think they were going to put Angelina Jolie's name over John Lee Miller. They haven't. But this has a new making of, audio commentaries on it, and, which really sold me when I read on the back, a limited edition A3 fold out home video poster. And, you know, just die, you little bastard. Ah! Prince of Darkness, Devil of Stephen. Sorry, Jeff Goldblum, you're dead. Alright? Unbelievable. So anyway, quickly open this. I've come in this room and I don't have any weapons to open this up with. Any random shit anyway. There you go, Batman. Thanks Adam Stott. Batman can just open it. Just randomly found a Batman thing. So yeah, let's have a look inside. 88 films again. Would love to do Pray of the Roller Boys. I think this has an alternative cover. So pull it down. Wow, that's class. I didn't know that was happening. And that's covers from back in the day as well. And yeah, John Lee Miller, Angelina Jolie. That is a class cover. Their crime is curiosity. Boot up or shut up. So it's two completely alternative covers. So that's pretty cool. Inside. Doesn't have a flip cover but has an alternative cover, so I'm happy to get that because they will soon disappear and we will be left with like a blue box there, but obviously Angelina Jolie in there as well, giving them come to bed eyes. But yeah, and a lot of like Matrix font going on there. But let's have a look at this poster, eh? So the poster, let's have a look at it here, man. Wow, okay. So the poster to me is going to look more like, yeah, you'll recognise this poster when you see it. Yeah, that's cool that they've done that. That's pretty cool. So you get 3 different covers of Hackers, so it's totally worth buying that today. As well as a song which starts off. It's also the one Bam Margera used in CKY 2K. Really mint song for the times. When he starts on the aeroplane. It's also got the guy, he's there, which freaked me out for years, who plays the Indian guy in Short Circuit. I've never seen him in anything since Short Circuit. Turns out it's a guy from Hackers, and you know, it turns out it's a guy from Super Mario Brothers. It's also the guy from Friends. He's also white. And I was just like, what the fuck? It hurts my head thinking about that. So, the last but not least, I've bought this before. So it's not the first time this has appeared in my video, but getting a hold of this has been a nightmare. And I thought I was going to have to bite the bullet and propagate in their prices. Casper's head has been done in, because I've been Casper. Where is it? You see, I've ordered it again here. Christine is back in my Blu-ray collection. Special edition one, Indicator label. Same label that has brought out Vampires and Ghosts and Bars, which are 2 ones that don't have on Blu-ray. But they're not my favourite John Carpenter ones, but I will pick them up. But yeah, I had it. You probably know why I don't have it anymore. But it was weird because when I was in Sainsbury's, someone who works at Sainsbury's must be a massive John Carpenter fan. Because like, I seen this at £6, but it had a blue cover. That's going to bug us find one then. But they had, if you remember, Sainsbury's had the Blu-ray standard release before anyone, if you remember. Yes, you know, like my friends work there and say, oh yeah, it's out, so yeah. So anyway, I just want to point out why I'm just having a little rant in here and just give a little bit of shout out and credit to, I'm going to point something else out as well, Detention. If you've never seen it, check it out. It's fucking batshit crazy. From time travelling fucking bears to one of the greatest fucking weirdest fucking monologues, best audio comedies I've ever seen. A comedy that goes all the way. If you've never seen it, it's batshit crazy. Stars Josh Hudson and Dane Cook. It's fucking a slasher film on crack cocaine, and I've got 2 Blu-rays in here that I need to take free if you want to see the complete John Carpenter collection. John Carpenter Live, which I've still got to watch. And yeah, just ready to watch as well. Assault on Precinct 13. I do have to dig out the DVD of that and put it there. My DVDs of John Carpenter are not together. There's a couple of VHSs up there. There isn't a lot of room, but they will be extended out there. I'm opening all these up, so Exalt on Predator 13. I do want the special edition of this, but just had to buy the bullet. You don't get the soundtrack with this. I love the black box, so love the black box. Completely black inside, no extra content. But yeah, special edition does have the audio commentary. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, I'm not going to say I'm seeing missing because there's going to be the Sycamore Gap, me and Jack. If you ever spot Jack's in that end credit every time. And I'm going to show you the top shelf. The top shelf for John Carpenter. Right, so that was Prince of Darkness. Now, I've also watched Christine recently. I really enjoyed Christine. And there's two different versions of Christine as well. There's the one where you can see the car, a bit more pinker, no extra features. But Prince of Darkness, my review of Prince of Darkness, I had a bit of a rant, and you're about to see it. I both filmed these not knowing that now Prince of Darkness is coming out. So it's pretty cool to chop this in, even though both videos have been edited, mastered and uploaded. Just made my life. I live in hell. But we are eventually getting Prince of Darkness, so yeah. Oh, it's getting too cold. Oh, it's far too cold. Okay, so this is a little bit review random about the Prince of Darkness, John Carpenter's. Obviously this is not the one that's the big box edition. So I've seen this years ago, and it's not some. I mean, I recently picked it up in the. Sorry, am I rambling? Sorry, I recently picked it up in the box set, and I thought, no, I'll hold back because I didn't really remember it. I remember bits and pieces about it, and it's been cool to like rediscover this film in a way. And it's weird as well because like. For a film that comes after Big Trouble in Little China, Halloween and The Thing, here comes John Carpenter. It's sort of like at his peak before we had like the 90s like Memoirs of an Invisible Man and Village of the Damned. You had this film. Now I can kind of see this was meant to come out as a special edition with the soundtrack, and John Carpenter talks about it on the commentary that he doesn't work with the other guy he collaborated with on the time, so that maybe is the reason why. But then again, I'm sure it's the same guy, and don't hold me to this. Might be the same guy who did Escape from LA with, and LA, New York. I was getting too fucking mixed up. Anyway, what did I think of it? Well, when it started, there's a lot coming along. There's a lot of storylines, there's a lot of build up, and it's got the same font and same outline as the Thing font going on. Not with the burning fish tank. I'm talking about the black on white font, very standard. And you know, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of different storylines. There's a lot of, like, you know what I mean, there's a lot to follow. Guys dying, keys, you know, discoveries, you don't know what it is, and you get to know the cast a bit. But when we've seen a lot of John Carpenter fans, we've seen a lot of John Carpenter films, you know, you've got Donald Pleasance in this, you know, returning from working with him on Halloween as well as Escape from New York. And I feel sometimes Donald Pleasance, I mean, he's always a good actor, he always seems like just shouting for no reason. You've also got Dennis Dunn in there and Victor Wong, who were obviously in Big Trouble in Little China. Dennis takes sort of a really like you know, you always like Dennis in Big Trouble in Little China, and he's the kind of edgy kind of like attitude, I want the fuck out of here kind of stuff. And Victor Wong just nails it all the time. And then you've got, you know, there's a lot going on. And I kind of felt like as well the score, I mean, scored well. But there was a lot of scenes where they were talking, and the music were already hit, and it was just weird how it would come in there. There's a couple of times I noticed that. It was a bit strange. It's a very experimental film. I think the storyline's a bit, you know, all over the place. I still remember the Red Hand as a kid. You know, I think that the kid from fucking Tim Curry's going to pop up there from Legends, you know, that whole, you know, it's like the it's not the Antichrist, it's like the anti-god, isn't it? It's the birth of the anti-god. Special effects were really good. I did think it slowed down. I did think the bit where they were stuck between the two walls, it was like, for fuck's sake, how long is it going to take to knock through this wall? Oh, a couple of hours. It's like, come on, man. You can hear him through it. And that's just seemed to drag on for a bit. Alice Cooper in it as well was pretty cool. But I did enjoy it. I mean, it looks really good on Blu-ray. And the comedy was really enjoyable. I haven't got around to watching the extra features there. The comedy with Peter Jason's really funny. There's a lot of great stories. As I say, it was quite a... The effects were good, especially with the canister. They were good. The Beatles were pretty good as well, creepy. But there's just a lot of There's a lot of ad-libbed in there. John Carpenter was very loose about what he could do. He sort of just had a blast being back where he went to university and stuff, utilising that kind of thing. So yeah, soundtrack, I just felt the soundtrack just wanted to go into the fog of Christine. There were so many earlier elements in there as well. But yeah, I thought Donald Pleasant give there. I think it had a very bleak and like the girl who sacrifices herself. You thought you could have get a little bit more. The other guy, he with a tash, was a bit of a sex pest at the start. He, you know, I didn't recognise him from anything. It was just weird to have, you know, Dennis Dunn, and it was just weird to have all these films you grew up with John Carpenter and not have it. Now recently I was talking to Skeletor online, and D. Smith, I think, yeah. It's Studio Canal, so you know, like the Pipe Dream is over John Carpenter's for collection, and these four have been pretty decent. Highlander could be one. That's a strong one of what they could do, but there goes the soundtrack. Highlander's never really had a soundtrack. All the hype at the moment with It's a Kind of Magic, which is the soundtrack to Highlander in sort of a way. It'd be fucking awesome for Studio Canal to release a mint new artwork. Christopher Nolan could be looking for fucking France, but go back to the original VHS. That would be awesome. You can make a fucking class poster out of it. Some great extra features there. The audio commentary done by Russell McLuhan. Oh, that's someone Mr. McLuhan, whatever you come. Russell, I know his name's Russell. That's really good on the restoration version they brought out, I think 2 years ago now. But you know, a Highlander score, that would be really cool. But yeah, it just depends. Like Flash Gordon, there's another one that could be done with these retro throwback. Even Hackers, I mean, I recently, by the time this comes out, they're all together. Hackers, 88 films, you know, just go that extra little mile. But do I recommend Prince of Darkness? It's good, you know, but it's middle of the road when it comes to John Carpenter. You know, you have Big Trouble in Little China and this just sort of like that. And then, you know, to me, you know, Rocky. And he ended on a high note. I do like The Ward. I'll revisit that at some point. But I've been Steve Mason. This has been Review Randoms, when I just mumble along. And I'm trying to just, you know, as I say, just get as much content out there as possible. And it's been cool to rediscover Prince of Darkness. Thanks for watching. No outtakes. Goodbye for now. I'm being super lazy, just as an outtake. I'm just doing a picture for the Prince of Darkness. I have the John Carpenter box set, and I don't know what the Prince of Darkness looks like in here. So look, totally different. Yeah, more of the VHS cover, and you know, see, completely different. John Carpenter's Prince of Darkness. I don't even know who that is fucking screaming. Before man walked the earth, he slept for centuries. It is evil. It is real. It is awakening. John Carpenter. So it's like a church, crookedly on the side, darkness, bug coming out the face, so it could be the bug man. So yeah, it's pretty also got the devil woman on the back there, devil child. But yeah, you can see, I mean, I think that's a lush cover. I do think Fog should have won though. Green Fog gets the blue, but it's just a random outtake and a random bit John in it. I don't even know the right disc and the right box out is. Yeah, next outtake. Right, I have to do this really quick because after the podcast and that fucking random rant in the other room, the batteries running low. So John Carpenter's up here above the John Carpenter thing, juice juicing thing. So Blu-ray, I've got the Fog up here. That's new. Memoirs of an Invisible Man. Why do you need me in the front? So hang on. Got the Fog, VHS. Memoirs of an Invisible Man, Village of the Damned, They Live, The Ward, Starman. Fuck you, Hurricane Rain. Halloween, even though I've got a Halloween display. Big Trouble, even though I've got a Halloween, Big Trouble little display. New Prince of Darkness, John Carpenter Live, Assault on Precinct 13, Christine, the Carpenter box set with Halloween, Escape from New York, The Thing, The Fog, They Live, They Die, Assault on Precinct 13, Prince of Darkness, sorry the camera, The Thing, of a steelbook there as well, and then we've got the new special editions up here. We've got me, Freddy's Dead, and we've got Groot. Hiya Groot, that's terrifying. We've got In the Mouth of Madness, big box VHS. I do have a lot of John Carpenter's on VHS, but if it's not big box, it's not going up here. And then the that's a thing, 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 that is the thing, that's the thing, that's the thing. So is that, and that's Nosferatu, and this is the end, and there's He-Man, the end of the video. Thanks for watching for now. Like, share and subscribe. I've had enough, I'm getting vertigo. I feel like James Stewart. Get me down with this chair. Thanks for watching, goodbye. Right, this is the very end of the video. Random video, Prince of Darkness doing something special. It's all over the place, like the start of the film is. You know, it's like he's a father, a priest in his bed with his little box. Then we've got Donald Pleasant looking around, right, I can't find Michael, so I'll become a priest. And then we've got other stuff going on, like Victor Wong trying to teach history. So yeah, it's all over the place, all over. So I want to actually say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, because, you know, every video I'm filming lately is mainly an update videos all over the place. So yeah, there's enough light for you. Yeah, okay. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.